Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, and in this video I am going to talk about compound operators, which means shorthand operator, and also secondly I'm going to talk about relational equality operators. So these are actually very interesting topics because we have to know this before we go through the another topics, like we are going to talk about if else conditions and also while loop, do while loop, and also for each loop. So for those topics, like we have to actually have a good knowledge of compound operators and also relational equality operators. So let's get started and see what are those. So let's say I'm trying to actually store some data into integer. The data type is integer, my variable name. So this is right, I'm gonna type it here again, data type, and also here variable name, and also operator, operator, and also the value, right? So this is how we actually decorate a variable. Okay, integer, number, and the variable name, and operators, and the value, right? So let's say, so we store in a data type, we store integer data type 100, right? A number 100 we stored, but I want to add more number into this num variable, right? So how do I do it? So first of all, like we are adding something into this variable, right? Then that means we need to plus equals 100, or you can do it this way. So this calls compound operators. This calls compound operators, right? This calls compound operator. Okay, but there is another way. So there is another way that we can do it. Actually, you cannot separate them. So num equals num plus 100, right? We can do it this way too. So this is not, this is the long way. This is the long way, and this is also compound operators and also short way, right? Short way. So what I am telling Java to do, okay, I have created a data which goes number and equals to 100, and I'm storing 100 inside of num variable, right? So in this case, I'm telling Java again, hey, I want to add another 100 into the num variable. And secondly, I'm telling again Java to, hey, I want to add another $100. So let's see the total now. So what is going to be the total now? For me, the total is going to be, so there was 100, 200, and then 300. There is going to be 300 outside, right? The outline is going to be 300. So this is actually what compound operators is. So let's say I wanna, subtraction, right? I wanna use subtraction and equals 100. Okay, I'm gonna print this out now, and then the result is gonna be, what is it gonna be? It is gonna be, of course, 200, right? Now the result is gonna be 200. Okay, so let's say I wanna divide it, right? Let's say I wanna divide it, and I'm gonna say to Java to, okay, let me, you know what, I'm gonna divide it 10, right? And then I'm gonna print it out. And then let's see what's the result. It's gonna be 20, right? Okay, but I'm gonna multiply it, right? I'm gonna multiply 10 again. Multiply, I did it wrong. Okay, I'm gonna multiply it, and then the result is gonna be 200, right? Again, result is gonna be 200. But this is the short way, right? This is the short way, and also I'm gonna type the long way again here. Num equals num minus 100, right? Okay, and then I'm gonna put here num equals num division 100, and then I'm gonna do it here for the multiply. You can pick the way that you want to do, but this is the shorter way that you can actually handle these operations. And we call it shorthand operator and also compound operators. Okay, these are all about compound operators, and if I type it down, as you guys see, those are gonna be 0, 0, because because we divided multiple times and also we multiplied it multiple times. So that's going to be the result. Okay, this is data type variable name operator, and also which we call compound operators, short-run operators. Okay, the second topic I'm going to talk about relational equality operators. So what are those? One is bigger, right? Bigger than. The second one is less than. The third one is equal, and the fourth one is not equal. And then the other one is bigger than or equal, right? Bigger than or equal, bigger than and also equal, right? That's how we call it. So greater than or equal, right? So greater than or equal, or less than or equal. Okay, so what I'm trying to do here, I'm gonna actually decorate another variable number. I'm gonna call it number 10, and then another, I'm gonna create another number 2. I'm gonna say 2. Okay, let's say I'm gonna say 5, right? Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually tell Java to figure this out. Hey, Java, do you think that number bigger than number 2? So I am actually telling Java to, hey, compare something here and give me the result. What is going to be the result? So we have talked about the data type, right? Data types. Like, what are the data types? Like, we have 8 primitive data type and 1 non-primitive data type. Non-primitive data type is string, and the 8 data primitive types, the primitive data types, like we talked about the byte, we talked about short, we talked about integer, we talk about long, we talk about float, we talked about double, and also we talk about char, and also we talk about boolean. So the boolean is the most important thing for me in I mean, of course, all the data variables, all the data types are important, but I like to use it. So this result, so I'm telling Java, hey, is number bigger than number 2 or no? That means like the result is going to be boolean, right? That means actually what I can do here, I can create a boolean that I can say result equals this. So you think that this is going to work? This is not going to work because you are actually trying to print out something. This method is printing out something, and it is not for storing something here. Okay, I'm gonna put it down here. I'm still gonna print it out, but I'm gonna tell Java number bigger than number 1 or no, right? There is no number 1, number 2. So do you think that is it bigger than number 1 or no? Okay, so what is gonna be the result? Of course, the result is gonna be like number is bigger than bigger than number 2, right? True. It is gonna be true. It is gonna be true. How nice, right? How nice. And I'm gonna ask Java. I'm gonna ask the Java same question. Do you think that not the same question? Number less than number 2. What do you think, Java? Tell me what do you think. Tell me what do you think. Of course, it is false, right? Because the number is not less than number 2. So I'm gonna tell Java. I'm gonna ask Java. Hey, Java, do you think number equals number 2? What's gonna be? If I change the value of it, of course, what is gonna happen? Everything is gonna change, right? True, right? True. So these numbers are equal. Okay. So, all right, let's make it false now. So do you think, Java, do you think not equal number 2, do you think that number not equal number 2? False, right? The answer is false. No, they are equal. Okay, we got this, right? We got this still point. So, and then I am telling Java, hey Java, please answer me, Java. Number, do you think that this number greater than or equal the number 2? What do you think? Do you think that the number variable is greater than or equal the number 2? What is the answer? It is not greater, but it is equal. That means it is going to be true, right? It's going to be true. Okay, I'm going to ask another question to Java. Hey Java, answer me, man. Answer me. Do you think that number less than or equal to number 2? Correct, right? True. So when you actually play with the Java, around Java, it is actually so nice, right? It is actually like it is getting more fun and more fun because Java is fun, guys. Java is fun to learn. So this is all about relational equality operators. Please work on this because these are really important operations in Java to understand the build actually logic, so we can understand how the programming language, what is the mechanism of the programming language and how it works. And this is all about for this video. And thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.